studio behind Crash Bandicoot, the studio behind Jak and Daxter, the studio behind Uncharted, comes the legend of a zombie apocalypse. We're taking a look at Last of Us. This one's coming at you as an exclusive for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. How is Last of Us going to stack up? Let's go. Last of Us is a masterpiece. I really can't do justice for telling you this game in the time I'm going to do this review. So I will attempt to do as much as possible. Last of Us kicks off with Joel losing his daughter. Joel loses his daughter at the beginning of the zombie apocalypse. After Joel loses his daughter, he then is just running errands with Tess, and they basically are doing all they can to survive. There's a never-ending sight for this zombie apocalypse. So what do? As it turns out, they meet Ellie, who is immune to the zombie virus. And Ellie is going to be taken by Joel to some far off city called Salt Lake City. And hopefully a cure can be extracted from Ellie. So that's the overall story. That's the overarching story. That's not what really draws you into this third person shooter tile. What draws you in is the moments. The moments is what draws you in. They deal with things such as loss of a child, suicide, sacrifice. All these things that really tug on the human spirit, the human emotion are brought into this game. And as you're going through the game, you have choices whether you want to build a relationship with Ellie or do you just want to treat her as a package. And the game really does urge you to forge a relationship with Ellie, and it gets to a point where you really get emotionally invested in this game. It's a sign of excellent writing, and I definitely have to give kudos to them about Last of Us. The gameplay itself, though, is run of the mill. I can't really say much about it. The gameplay is your standard third person cover shooter. So you duck behind stuff, shoot, you sneak up on enemies, try and take them from behind. The crafting system was actually kind of neat, though. Because crafting, you can craft shivs, you can craft bombs, can bombs, you learn more things as you keep going on. That was interesting enough, but the crafting, as long as you're not crafting in the middle of a fight, you should be okay. And you do only get 3 units worth of whatever. So you can only carry like 3 bottles of alcohol, 3 rags with you, and the inventory system really was lacking. They really should have done it more like Skyrim or something where you get weight capacity. That would have been better, but they had to limit you somehow. All your weapons are upgradable, and your skills are upgradable by fighting pills, and the pills are just scattered throughout. It's not that you can't beat the game with all your stats and everything from the beginning. It's just that it gets easier as you explore and find more of the hidden stuff. So, great, wonderful. Last of Us, from a shooter standpoint, is really just a run-of-the-mill game. If it wasn't for the story, I wouldn't recommend this so highly. There's an online mode where you can play against others online, and that wasn't even worth it. That was just standard Gears of War cop-out. Really, what you want in this game is you really want to pay attention to the story. Because every choice, everything that happens in it is made to draw you in emotionally and to really get you in a position where you're just sucked, you're just trapped. I remember when I was playing this game for this review, I would spend 4 hours at a shot playing this one because I got so sucked into it. It's that addicting. I strongly recommend Last of Us. Morally speaking, this has got zombies. It's got... No, I'm just going to put a blanket statement. This is not one for kids. This is definitely a parents beware. Not only is it riddled with profanity and zombieism, but you have bandits who are slaughtering people. You have gore. You have blood. You've got all the normal stuff that you would expect from a game that's... This is just an intense game. It's extremely intense. I cannot recommend this for kids at all. Definitely an adult title, but again, the story is beautiful. Hey, moralgamer.com. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Definitely check out Last of Us. Definitely check this out if you're an adult, not a kid. And hey, don't forget to subscribe, check out Gameplay channel and our review channel in the links below. We hope to see you next time.